Hello, I'm back with the recipe from Classic Irish and I'm making, as you could see, porter cake, and I'm making a tiny one because I have this and I keep making the bigger ones, and then I hate to say it, but the boyfriend, he's not very willing to try. Anyway, doesn't matter, I'm making a small one so I can try it and it's okay. So porter was a flat, heavy stout, named after London's Billingsgate market porters who drank it. It later became very popular in Ireland, but was eventually replaced by the familiar black stouts we know today. So I already started with preheating my oven pretty low, 160 Celsius, and I am melting some butter. I've melted some butter, and into the butter I need to, let's melt it last bit. Butter, sugar and stout. So I've got brown sugar. Let's mix that in. And I've got 100 milliliters of Guinness. So that's good. It says Guinness of Murphy, but Guinness I can get at my local supermarket, and Murphy's I have to order. Bring slowly to the boil. So stir in the fruit, peel and bring mixture to the boil. So I've got different kinds. I've got, and it says just mixed fruit, so I used what I've got. And there was just half a handful of cranberries, but the rest is sultanas and raisins. So this is going to in a moment. And then I've got I have to go to Germany because then I can get the, what was it? Candied peel, because I can't get, we don't have it here. So what I did got, and please tell me if this is a stupid substitute. I've got the candied cherries, which I'm cutting up in tiny pieces. Tinier pieces than around, so because, or is it better to leave out, because I didn't want to do that. I thought, oh, I have to do something else instead. I should have done this on the chopping board. They're so sticky. But I do love these kinds of cherries. The other ones are better. You know, the ones that, oh, dried fruit will go in. The one you get on top of cakes and Amarino, no. Well, the ones that taste like they've been in amaretto. Those are, I think I have them upstairs. I think I'm going to use them in my birthday cake. So those are in. Let's give this a mix. Every time I'm using a combination like this, it's like, oh, is it Christmas already? It's just giving such Christmas vibes for me. Okay. Simmer for 5 minutes. So I'm going to place this on the back stove, because then I can use this one for, well, I don't have to use it, but I can use this spot. 5 minutes. It says to softly boil for 5 minutes. So, because now I have to sieve my flour, I think. The flour, I've got some baking soda, bicarbonate of soda, and then I've got nutmeg, I can't eat, bicarbonate of soda, nutmeg, and mixed spice going in here. And then okay, that has to boil for 5 minutes. So I'm doing, and then it has to cool for a bit. So my question right now is, does it has to be fully cooled? Or if I just put it in a freezer for 10 minutes? Because my problem with this recipe is, it has to be in the oven for 2 hours. And that's normally not really a problem. But I have to go to work. And it's now 10 to 10. I have to work at 1. So I think I can make it. Well, I didn't saw that needs to be cooled. It says a cooled mixture. So I think I'm going to place it in the freezer for 10 minutes. Just so it cools and not even freezes. Doesn't need to freeze. But I've done this. In the meantime, that's done. And then I have to mix the two. So spoon into, oh wait, I have an egg. Stir in the cold fruit mixture and the egg. And then combine, and then I have to put it in the tin, make well in the center and bake for 2 hours. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop filming in seconds, a couple of seconds, and just finish the mixture. And okay, the mixture has been in the freezer for I think 15 minutes. So the bowl is warm. The bowl was cool and is now warm, and the mixture is pretty cool. So now I have to mix everything. Stir in fruit and egg. So let's do the fruit first. I'm sorry, I'm making coffee, so if you hear something, that's probably my coffee machine. So. And I just realized I stopped filming the other camera. Didn't start filming, that's a better way of saying it, so. But anyway, I think I saw it in time. So let's make sure this is mixed before I add the egg. I'm not sure why let's add the egg. I have 1 egg. I'm very brave and I'm doing in the bowl. I think I've got everything pretty neat. Let's knock on wood. Just keep everything clean and neat. My only mistake so far is I forgot to press play on the other camera, on the food camera. So that's the mixture. I've got on my thumb, so let's. Yeah, it's what I expected so far. For me, it's very Christmassy, but I think I still can make 2 of these. So let me see, spoon in the tin. So I think I'm going to make it half full. I wanted to, the recipe normally is ×3, but yeah, what I said, the boyfriend, most of the times these kind of things, it's not really his thing. So yeah, I make now one for today and one for tomorrow for myself. Maybe it's a little big for one day, but the question is again, can I freeze this? Because it's pretty much. Anyway, I've got that much left. That one is there. Now I have to make a little bell. Something like that, I think. The oven is still ready. So I'm going to put it in the oven. And then I think I'm doing an hour first because I'm making a smaller one. And I'm doing the poke test. And yeah, maybe I'm doing it on camera, I'm not sure yet, but that's an hour. We'll see. But I'm very happy about this one. I think this is going to be a good one again. The cake has been in the oven for an hour. Then I had to cool it in it, then I cooled it in the tin for 5 minutes and 15 minutes outside of the tin. The second one is in the oven, so I asked if it was okay to freeze it, and then I was like, yeah, but if I bake it and then freeze it, that's better. Freezing the dough sounds weird to me, so yeah, I'm going to freeze the second one. And this is the first one, like this. So it looks great. So let's go. Have a bite. Still pretty warm. Very Christmassy because of the mixed spice, I think. The spice really comes through, so I think I used perfect amount of. I really like the amount of spice. This with a cup of tea. And the thing is, I have to look up why the stout is in here. What's the difference between using stout or milk? What with the flavor? Maybe I have to make it sometimes and then make one like this, and then make one with milk. Substitute the stout for milk, and then compare, see what it does for the flavor. Would be a nice experiment. But when I'm getting guests over, because that would be a lot of cake. Anyway, I was saying this is for today, but I think this one is for, I don't know, today and tomorrow. I'm bringing some to work, I think, and then the other one was going to in the freezer. So yeah, my porter cake, or well, classic Irish porter cake, done. I'm so happy. This is good. Hopefully see you next video.